Hello, we are here with you now, Zaec, and for this video lesson, we are very much looking forward to speak to your audience today on the topic of values. Values are the way in which you create your life experience. What you give your attention to is what you value. This is what we call a value system. The consistent areas of your life that you give your attention to, most of which are unconscious, is in fact what you hold within your awareness as high importance. This is what you value. So what you are doing with the present moment, the way in which you are interacting with the present moment, is what you value. It's the way that you value interacting with the present moment. This understanding of values in terms of how you act, how you relate to the present moment is exactly what is creating your experience in life. And you can include within your life experience all different aspects. You can include your relationship patterns, your financial patterns, your business patterns, your friendship patterns, patterns that you have with yourself, patterns in any which way in which you can describe. All patterns of your life are reflections or consequences of your value system. So what you must become aware of is, how are you relating on a moment-to-moment basis with the now? What is the energetic or emotional way that you are relating with the present moment? Do you, for example, feel frustrated about where you are in life? And you have somewhere that you'd rather be. You have something you'd rather be doing, something you'd rather be experiencing or living. And when you look at your present moment, you do not see that which you desire to experience. And so as a consequence of that, do you unconsciously feel frustrated? Are you triggered into some kind of remorse, sadness, some lower emotion about not living what you desire to live? If that is the case, then you must understand that you are only creating more of the way that you are feeling about the present moment. Like attracts like. And so if you are giving your attention to the present moment in a negative way, then that is your negative relationship with life now. It is only happening now. And because that is what you are giving your attention to, this lower emotion now, then the universe, not having any interest to please you or make you seem wrong about what you're doing, is just going to give you more of what you're giving your attention to, because like goes to like. So if you are frustrated now, then you are instructing the universe, the field, the information that you are putting into the field is of frustration. And so it's another way of saying, I want more of what I'm feeling now, what I'm experiencing now. Now, obviously, you don't consciously choose to feel more frustration. This frustration is an unconscious emotion. If you're in frustration, you can be certain that you are not conscious in that moment. You have become unconscious. And so if you allow yourself to remain in an unconscious vibration, then you can also be certain that you value frustration as a way of being. It reveals to you one of your unconscious values. And values can be understood as unconscious, just as beliefs are unconscious. So if you are continuously giving your attention to something, let's say consciously, then what you're doing is you are instructing your mind to turn what you are giving your attention to repeatedly into a value, because you keep going there and you say, this is what is important to me because I keep going there. And the unconscious, learning through repetition, says, this is important to this individual. And so we're going to store whatever this focal point is as a value, as a belief system. This value will have beliefs, it will have emotions, it will have imagery and memories based on what you keep repeatedly giving your attention to. And as you then form these different value systems, your unconscious mind is using these values to run on autopilot and therefore create your moment-to-moment relationship with the present. So if frustration, for example, is something that you find yourself repeatedly experiencing, then it is because you have given it your attention many, many times. You have instructed, you have trained your unconscious to value feeling frustrated about the present moment. And because like attracts like, you are continuously sending out a signal, in this example, frustration, and unconsciously asking for or inviting more frustration to show up at your door, to show up in your life experience. And this frustration will take the form of whatever triggers your frustration. And it may become associated with specific details, such as finances, such as relationship patterns, you name it. This emotion or any emotion can become associated with absolutely anything. So you must begin to become aware consciously. Remember, these are unconscious values. And in order to change or shift your values, you must become consciously aware of how you are relating to the present moment. This will show you very clearly what you value. What are you doing most often? How are you feeling most often? If you value video games, for example, then you will find yourself spending a large amount of time playing video games. So you can reverse engineer this. You can look at what are your consistent behaviors? What are your consistent habits? What do you engage in on a frequent basis? As you become consciously aware, you start to observe what you do throughout a day-to-day, a normal day for you. You will start to notice what you value. And you then must ask yourself, is this something that I wish to bring into my future? Is this something that I choose to continue valuing if, in fact, I want to create something new in my life? In that moment, you've become conscious, and you can begin to let go, valuing what you have given your attention to. It simply is a game of redirecting your focus. This is mastery of focus. What you focus on is what you value. What you value is what you create. And so if you have learned to unconsciously focus on a certain emotion, and that emotion is then creating a pattern of life experiences that you are unhappy with, you must become actively interested in focusing your attention somewhere else, somewhere that creates a new life experience that is in alignment with what you consciously choose. It's merely a game of practicing loving the moment. If you keep it as general, as simple, as embracing the moment that you are experiencing right now, then you will find yourself learning to value that way of being. You will find yourself learning to value the love for life. And as you begin loving life, and that becomes something you're naturally interested in feeling because you've instructed your unconscious mind to become very focused on the love for life. This becomes your value system, and you simply begin to create more life experiences that now reflect something to love, this love for life. Your value system is what you are creating in the moment, is what you are focusing on in the moment. Become a master of the moment, and you will become a master of conscious creation. You will become a master of living well. You will begin to notice that you can shift your experience or relationship with absolutely any pattern within your life, whether that be relationships, whether that be finances, your business, your physical health, your mental health, emotional health. All of these, every single aspect of your life experience can be shifted so long as you are committed to shifting what it is that you value, what is important to you. Whatever is important to you will become the pattern of life that you live. Look at what you are looking at. Look at the way you are looking at life. The feeling state. What feelings have become valuable to you? Ask yourself, where did I learn to value these feelings? Was it a pattern that I observed in another person, in a parent, in a friend? Was it a pattern that I was influenced to value by social media, by the environment, by the world around me, by my social circle? Ask yourself, is this pattern something that I want to bring into my future? Become radically honest with yourself. And as you become radically honest with yourself, you will give yourself the opportunity to make a new choice to value something that you have chosen. This is our teaching for this collective today on the importance of choosing your values consciously. We thank you for this opportunity to connect with your collective on YouTube and honor this moment. Appreciate this moment and look forward to our next moment to share with this collective the wisdom of Atrioun. And we ask for your audience to engage with life fully consciously, fully aware. This is what we ask for your audience, to engage fully into life. To let go of holding back, to move fully into life, to give life everything that you can in the moment. That is what you came here for. When your audience does this, they will start to know, they will start to recognize what they are truly made of. We will expand deeper on this topic in a future transmission. Be well. Thank you for joining us on today's teaching with Atrioun on the importance of values. If you are enjoying these transmissions, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.